the candidates who are preparing for the UGC NET Electronic Science, it is a very good news to you to crack your JRF exam in the 2020. Why? Because the Unacademy launched the Electronic Science complete course for the UGC NET exam. So if you want to crack the JRF in this 2020, then definitely you have to take the subscription plan under this Unacademy. So coming to the subscription plan, you will be having the structured course and the interactive live classes will be there, and you will be having the live tests and the quizzes also will be there. So due to all these points, you are going to get a very good clarity in the conceptual way to clear your exam in a perfect way. So these are the subscription plans for 1 month 2100, and for the 3 months, 6 months and 12 months. So here the different subscription plans are there. So the candidates who wants to subscribe this complete course for the UGC NET Electronic Science, then you may subscribe here any one of these plan, and here the referral code is also there. So it is a referral code you have to use, that is Ashwini K, ASWINIK. So if you use this referral code, then you are going to get the total 10% discount on any one of this subscription plan.
Hi, my name is Ashwini Kumar. In this video, we are going to see the topic that is two-port networks. So, as per the syllabus, we're having the two-port networks. Only the 4 parameters are there: ZY, ABCD, and H parameters. ABCD parameters are also called as the transmission parameters. So, we will see these 4 parameters now in this video. So, Z, Y, ABCD and H. So Z is nothing but impedance parameters, Y is the admittance parameters, and ABCD is the transmission parameters, and H is the hybrid parameters. So these are the expansion of that one. And while coming to the two-port network means two-port networks are made up of passive elements and a few controlled sources. So if it is a two-port network, then we're having the 2 ports. So out of the 2 ports, one port is the input port and other one is the output port, and each and every port contains the 2 terminals. It is the first terminal and it is the second terminal, and here also output port is also having the 2 terminals, so 1 and 2. So the 2 port network is having, that means the 2 ports network is having one port at the input side and the second port at the output side, and each and every port is having the 2 terminals, and here also having the 2 terminals. So 2 port networks can also be called as a 4 terminals network. 2 terminals at the input side and 2 terminals at the output side. So it is how we are calling this network as a 2 port network. So from this concept, if you take any one passive network or the network or a circuit which is connected with respect to the passive elements, so it is having the 2 ports, and at the left hand side, the left side ports are called as input ports. So from here to here I am applying the VI, and from here to here I am applying the V0, and from these ports, first terminal, let's take 1 and 1 dash, it is 2 and 2 dash, first port and second port, and current from the first port is entering into the network, and here also we are taking the direction I2 like this. So you have to follow these directions compulsory. So VI at the left side port and V0 at the right side port, and I1 is entering into the passive network, and I2 is also entering into this 2 port passive network. Okay, so now after this one, we're having the 4 types: Z and Y and ABCD and H parameters. So while coming to the Z parameter, let's take here the input is the V1 and output is the V2. That means input voltage is V1, input current is I1, output voltage is V2, and output current is I2. I1 and I2, both these two are the input and output currents respectively, which are entering into the 2 port network. And so coming to the Z parameters. Z parameter. So how we can give the relation is V1 is equal to Z11 into I1 plus Z12 into I2, and similarly V2 is equal to Z21 into I1 plus Z22 into I2. So we can write the equations for the Z parameters two-port network like this, and this equation can be represented in the matrix format as like this. V1, V2 is equal to Z11, Z12, Z21, Z22, I1 and I2. So you can remember like this or either like this, anything is fine. So but these equations are very important to solve out the two-port network. So these are the equations for the Z parameters. And here the Z11 and Z12 and Z21 and Z22. So each and everything is having the individual importance and individual names are there. So from the, let's take it as the first equation and it is the second equation. So from the first equation, if you want to get the Z11, then the Z11 is equal to V1 by I1 if I2 is equal to 0. That means if you make I2 as a 0, then this entire thing becomes equal to 0. Then Z11 is equal to V1 by I1. So I2 is equal to 0 means it is nothing but a, so that means I am making the output current as a 0. So making the output current as a 0 means it is called as a input impedance. Why we are calling input impedance? Because input voltage divided by input current. That's why it is called as a input impedance. And the same thing, I2 is equal to 0. If I substitute I2 is equal to 0 in the second equation, then I will get Z21 is equal to V2 by I1. Same thing, I2 is equal to 0. So V2 is the output voltage and V1 is the input current. So it's nothing but trans impedance. So both these two cases we will get at I2 is equal to 0. So I2 is equal to 0 means the output current has to be 0. If you want to make output current as a 0, then you have to open circuit the two terminals, that is 2 and 2 dash. So 2 and 2 dash terminals has to be open circuited. Next, so if you want to get the Z12 and Z21 from equation 1 and 2, you have to make I1 as a 0. So I1 as a 0 means 1 and 1 dash, both these two terminals has to be open circuited, and then I1 becomes is equal to 0. And whenever the I1 becomes is equal to 0, then from the equation 1, Z12, say Z12 is equal to V1 by I2. So V1 by I2 at I1 is equal to 0. So it is also called as a trans impedance. And next one is, if I make I1 is equal to 0 from the equation 2, I will get Z22 is equal to V2 by I2 at I1 is equal to 0. It is called as a output impedance, because output voltage divided by output current. So it is the output impedance. So input impedance and the trans impedance, that is Z11 and Z21, both these two will get if you open circuit the output ports, and Z12 and Z22, both these two will get when I1 is equal to 0. That means the input port has to be open circuited. So it is a concept regarding the Z parameters, and in detail concept you will come to know at the time of doing the problems. So after the Z parameter, next one is the Y parameters. So the Y parameters equations are I1 is equal to Y11 V1 plus Y12 V2, and I2 is equal to Y21 V1 plus Y22 V2. And if you want to represent these equations in the matrix format, then it just looks like this: Y11, Y12, Y21 and Y22, and here it is V1 and V2, right? So it is the expression to this one. And all of you know that the relation between the impedance and admittance parameter is Z is equal to 1 by Y. So the opposite, that means the reciprocal of the impedance is nothing but an admittance. And so from this equation, from both these two equations 1 and equation 2, same thing, if you want to get the Y11, then that becomes is equal to I1 by V1 at V2 is equal to 0. and similarly y21 is equal to I2 by V1 at V2 is equal to 0. So it is the input admittance and it is the transmit admittance, and both these two we will get whenever the V2 is equal to 0, that means output voltage is 0. So output voltage 0 means the port or the terminals 2 and 2 dash has to be short circuited. And similarly, while coming to the y12 is equal to I1 by V2 at V1 is equal to 0, and y22 is equal to I2 by V2 at V1 is equal to 0. So it is a trans admittance and it is a output admittance, and both these two we will get when we did V1 is equal to 0. That means the terminals 1 and 1 dash has to be short circuited. So it is a case of the admittance parameters. And the next third one is a ABCD, or else these are also called as the transmission parameters. So coming to the transmission parameters, the equations are V1 is equal to AV2 minus B I2, and I1 is equal to CV2 minus D I2. So these are the equations, and if you want to get these equations in the matrix format, then V1 I1 is equal to A, B, C, D into V2 and minus I2. So it is a matrix format. And it's same case, equation 1 and equation 2. If you want to get the A becomes is equal to V1 by V2 if I did I2 is equal to 0. In the same case, C is equal to I1 divided by V2 if I make I2 is equal to 0. And where the C is called as a trans admittance. Okay, why? Because input current divided by output voltage. And both these two, A and C, we are going to get whenever the output current becomes is equal to 0. That means the second port or the output terminals has to be open circuited. And if the output terminals are that means output terminals 2 and 2 dash are short circuited, then what happens? V2 is equal to 0. So if V2 is equal to 0, then B is equal to minus V1 by I2. So it's nothing but a trans impedance, and D is equal to I1 minus I1 by I2. It is a reverse current gain. So both these two we will get whenever we short circuit the port or the terminals 2 and 2 dash. That means V2 becomes is equal to 0. So it is a third parameter. And the next one is the hybrid parameter, that is H parameter. So for the H parameter, the equations are V1 is equal to H11 I1 plus H12 V2, and I2 is equal to H21 I1 plus H22 V2. And the matrix format of this one can be written as V1 and I2 is equal to H11, H12, H21, H22, and I1, V2, right? So same thing. Let's take it is the equation 1 and it is the equation 2 here. And if I short circuit the output terminals, then V2 becomes is equal to 0. If the V2 becomes is equal to 0, then H11 is equal to V1 by I1 at V2 is equal to 0. So here V1 by I1 is nothing but a input impedance, right? And the next one is H21. H21 is equal to I2 by I1. Here also V2 is equal to 0. And here it is nothing but a current gain. Why? Because output current divided by input current. And in the same case, if I1 and 1 dash, if I make the input port or the input terminals as an open circuit, then I1 becomes is equal to 0. Then it means H12 is equal to V1 by V2. For I1 is equal to 0. So V1 by V2 is nothing but a reverse voltage gain. So because output voltage divided by input voltage is the voltage gain, but input voltage divided by output voltage is the reverse voltage gain. And the next one, H22 becomes is equal to I2 divided by V2 at I1 is equal to 0. So it is a output admittance. H22 is a output admittance. Why? Because output can divide by output voltage. If you want to get the output impedance, then you have to take like this. 1 divided by H22 becomes the output impedance, or else alone H22 becomes the output admittance. So these are the 4 different types of parameters. The first one is a Z parameter. So the corresponding matrix and the corresponding equations and the corresponding parameters. And the next one is the Y parameters, the same thing. And next one is the ABCD or transmission parameters. And next one is the H or hybrid parameters. So it is the introduction that what we require to solve the problems regarding the 2-port networks. Thank you.